Hi, I'm Jamie. Thanks for stopping by and watching. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about taking a puzzle joint template that I made, creating some long plywood blanks in order to make a South Pacific style canoe out of plywood and fiberglass. There'll be another video down called the long form. It shows the details of how to use this joint. It's an alternative to having your wood cut by a CNC shop or ordering a kit. If you see a kit you like, buy it for sure. If you're like me, you want to design your own, this may suit you quite well. Or could be something other than a boat too, who knows. Nonetheless, we're going to take this template and we're going to create some really nice joints. Let me show you what they look like. Now, obviously, these would be 8 feet long or thereabouts. You'll create joints like this that once you coat these edges with epoxy, they will pop together. You'll clamp them down, and now you're going to create a 15-foot, 7-inch, in this case, by 2-foot panel in which to cut your part or parts. All depends on what you're doing. Now it goes from this to, let me show you a glue joint. It goes to this. This is what the finish or the rough finish joint looks like. We don't have any gaps in there, and it's completely epoxied together. It makes a very nice joint. It's also flexible. In the long form of the video, I tell you the reason why I chose a puzzle joint. And we'll get to that. If you are interested, you'll look at that and you'll understand why I chose the puzzle joint. So it goes from this, and now let's cover this with a piece of fiberglass. Now this, I actually should have covered the other side with glass. These holes ordinarily would be on the inside of your boat, but nonetheless, all of our joints are full. I've covered it with fiberglass. It's a nice, smooth, solid surface, and the design does not print through. I'm not going to build a boat that's bright finished, so you won't ever see this joint because it's going to be under paint. Let's show you what that looks like. Under paint, you can't see it at all. Now, this is a terrible job of finishing. I did it really quick, but as you can see, it's the outer side of one of these joints. This is the inside. You can see that a few holes left. By the way, those holes from the screw hold downs, they go away when you apply epoxy and glass and either roll it or squeegee it down. Those holes fill. But you wind up with a smooth, flat surface that's paintable and looks good. These templates, I made one initially for myself, and I thought, well, perhaps some other builder might enjoy one or find it useful. So I make these in a 2-foot width, a 3-foot, and a 4-foot width. Depending on the size and the scope of your project, that's up to you and your project. But they work nicely, and in the long form, you'll see all the detailed steps to go from a blank piece of plywood to a finished joint like that. If you're interested, or you know someone who is, give me a thumbs up or forward the link to this video to them. The long form video is going to definitely give you a lot more detailed information on how it's used. It's pretty simple. Cut the joint with a top bearing cutoff bit. Create the joint, sand it up, put it together, glue it, and now you've got your blank or your completed project. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Look at the long form video to see if it's something you might be interested in, or if you know a woodworker that could be interested. feel free to send it to them. On that note, I'm going to let you go. Check out the long form, and then in a few weeks, we're going to start building a South Pacific inspired outrigger canoe. Thanks.